have the pleasure of almost flying overseas to Sweden, almost, and speaking to the lovely Lizette for the group Lizette and, which she founded several years back. So she'll tell us a little bit about that. I was introduced to her music through my best friend, and it's fantastic music. It's magical in a very raw kind of way. And I think Lizette brings a lot of positivity to her music. I just spoke to her for a few minutes, and she's laughing and giggling all over the place. So I think she can share a lot of her inspiration with us and her positive vibe with us as well. So thank you again, Lizette, for, I know it's like 4 o'clock in the morning there.
Yeah,
but
it is.
So Lizette, tell us a little bit about how you started and your greatest inspirations. I know one is one that we share, which is Trent Reznor. So just share some of your inspiration and what led you to music.
I don't know. I wanted to be a rock star from the age of like 3. Just being a star, that was the whole thing.
Yep.
Singing to ABBA, like
Yes.
I guess all Swedish kids do at some point in their life.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, started the school choir and just kept going, and then got more serious about it, got into studio work, got fed up with waiting for the guys to turn up to produce the background so I could sing, so I learned how to do that myself. And hence that's why I now am the dictator of this and.
You basically do everything yourself. You sing, you edit. Do you play any other instruments?
No, I'm a very good programmer when it comes to the computer. So I can make it sound like I really can play like the piano or whatever it is.
Yes.
But I really can't. And it's a very ineffective way to work because it's much easier to call like Marcus, my keyboard player, to say, Marcus, could you come over here and play some piano?
I know that you went from pop music to the music that you're singing now. Tell me about that. What was that change all about?
When I got into the studio, like working in the studio, I've worked with bands and stuff like that, but when I got into the studio, this entire new universe opened up. And I had no idea how this universe worked. And the guys that I ended up working with were working with record companies already. And they, of course, wanted pop, which was completely and utterly weird. But the thing is, when I wrote by myself without having a producer or anyone else by me, then it always turned out weird. Like, it was pop, but it was really weird. I would put in like dolphins singing in whales and these weird noises in the background, which really didn't spell out pop. It was just weird.
Yes.
In a poppy way.
How many albums do you have out? It's 2 right now, or is it 3?
No, it's 2. I'm working on the second one.
Any idea when that might be out, or do you want to put a date on it?
No. No, I wanted to be finished with it in February, which I obviously didn't finish by February. It's very frustrating because it's like giving birth, I guess. It's just this painful process, and you think everything's like, no, but this time it's going to be really, really fast, and then it's really not.
When you do have those frustrations, is that what sort of brings you out of them? What inspires you and keeps you positive?
When you listen to the material that you actually got together, you kind of get a bit excited about it, because I really do love what I've written for this album and for the other one too. I really do love making music, and I mean, the reason I started making music was because it was so much fun. There is no other work in this universe that is so much fun as music. It's just wonderful. So how can you not stay positive? And yes, it's hard work, and yes, you run into all these barriers and stuff, but in the long run, it's so much fun. And then being on stage, hello, that's fun.
If I was to ask, for all those young wannabe Trent Reznors who have some talent out there, if you could give them some advice, what would you give them?
I would say skip the drugs, because that's a myth that you write better music when you're on drugs, so skip that. Because you tend to get a bit stupid by it too. So I do have friends that are on drugs, and they're kind of stupid and doing drugs, not music. Just practice, learn, and just be eager to know. to learn anything you can. And don't be too hung up on other people. If it doesn't move as fast as you would like it to, then stay friends with the person who's not moving as fast as you would like to, but learn how to do it yourself. Or find someone else who's faster, who's more in your pace of things. And never, ever, ever give up.
Lizette from Lizette N. Fantastic. Industrial rock, would you call it?
It's so hard. But I guess industrial. You know, I heard this fan of ours, what was it? Alanis Morisette on steroids. I thought that was pretty good.
So this has been Alanis Morisette on steroids. Lizette N. for Worldwide Good News. Peace out. Thanks.